Hey everyone, Elise here with TGG Gaming, and we just got a top 8 from the Star Tournament. Who are you and what did you play?
My name is Andrew, and I played Guru, Subterror Guru, Numerons. That's what I played, and a Dragoon package as well.
How'd the deck work out for you?
Really well, up until the ending, which if you guys watched the video, it was just embarrassing. You really got to go first, otherwise it's just kind of, if they set up, you know, VFD, a big board of negates, or anything like that, you're just hoping to outgrind, and this format right now, outgrinding is really tough to do. So,
all right, anything else you want to say, or you just want to get into it?
No, we can get right into it.
Right.
So, I do want to say actually really quick, ever since the shutdown, this is actually a really cool event that we had here. It was really fun. It makes everyone kind of miss regionals and such. So
yep, and we ran it as safely and securely as possible.
Yeah,
so
we did. It was actually really awesome as far as that goes. So I want to thank everyone who kind of put this together and made it actually really fun. Otherwise, that's it.
All right, let's get into this.
So I'm going to start with the Subterror package. So I have the 3 Gurus there. Generic and Gurus, you have to have it. Just, you know, sets up the gates. Searching the Phoenix is too good. Phoenix, and then researching, bringing it up. The 3 Subterror Fiendus, easily searchable. The 1 Nemesis Archer. It is pretty nice to have this, for another search and just being able to kind of beat down. Being able to Fiendus the Guru and their monster, and then summon Archer and then just poke over it is always really great. Just bouncing it back. They don't get any graveyard effects, just really great. As far as monsters go for Subterror, that's it. And then Numeron monsters, I'm gonna do monsters first. Yep. Is the Numeron Wall. I only run 2 of them. You see 3, I'm actually even thinking of maybe just doing 1. It wasn't terrible. Going first and seeing this, it's a godsend, but I saw this and the Numeron field spell too many times. I was just kind of like, oh god, now what? So maybe thinking of cutting it. There's multiple ways to search for field spells, and I don't know, just cutting it down to 1. It was helpful though, being able to bait, you know, hand traps and such, like, oh, Numeron Wall, you negate it, well, here's the field spell, then I actually had it. And then spells here, the 3 hidden cities, kind of need to have it, obviously, right? Yeah, makes it way better. Then it's the 3 Numeron networks. Yep. So I run 3 and 3 of each. 2 Numeron Calling, and then a card that I have a love-hate relationship with is Memories of Hope. If you can get off the Numeron network and you have this in your hand, because again, there are multiple ways to get Numeron network, it is so good to be able to just draw 4 for absolutely no reason. Just being able to plus is great. However, the hate part of it is you open all your Guru and this, and it's just absolutely wasted.
So how many times did you resolve that today, do you think?
Oh, I actually resolved this twice.
Okay.
I did the 3 Memories of Hope, drew 3, and then I made Zexal.
Okay.
So you can sometimes do 3 or 4, but the other spells in here, which makes it a little iffy, you sometimes don't want to just spit out all 4. Right. Is this bad boy right here. 3 Pot of Extract. You run 3 of these. I'll show you in the extra deck. It's mostly 2 of those, but if you were to do Numeron Network and you had Memories of Hope and you want to spit out 4 to draw 4, you sometimes do cut yourself short quite a bit because you don't have enough to continue on with the network later. So then set rotation. I run this one. You give Hidden City to them, or if you have network, you can play vice versa. So set rotation is always nice to be able to throw that in there. Kind of give them back and forth between the 2. There is one thing that happened today that a lot of people don't know. You always just kind of want to do Numeron Network first, spit out the monsters, make Zexal, and if you have the Hidden City or a way to get to the Hidden City, activate Hidden City. You're allowed a set. A lot of people think that because you Numeron Network and Numeron Calling, you can only summon 1 more time. A set does not technically count towards it. So
yeah, it's amazing if people still don't know that. It's like one of the reasons why you play this engine.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just kind of like, no, that's what you want to do. And it just, I got a lot of people like, is that allowed? And they're like, yeah, that's how it works. And then 3 of the fun one here, 3 Red Eyes Fusion. Ooh. This I actually liked at 3. You do your Numeron stuff. It's kind of like a waiting card. Do your Numeron stuff, you do your Guru stuff, whatever. If they do negate it, next turn, you could just, I'm going to just Red Eyes Fusion then. So after you set up Zexal and you negate them for a turn, you have a Guru set, which happens a lot in this. Next turn, you just Red Eyes Fusion and then flip Guru, just beat down everything else.
Do you think including both the Numeron engine and the Red Eyes Fusion engine created too many bricks for you, or is it still able to flow nicely? Well, even like putting in a little bit of clunky together cards.
No, I actually did like all three of the Numeron Network and the Red Fusion.
Okay.
Again, Memories of Hope kind of sucked because it was like, oh God, why is this in here? I'd rather have anything else sometimes. But yeah, having that together wasn't bad. I loved actually seeing Numeron Network and Red Eyes Fusion because Numeron Network, they decided to negate it. Just Red Eyes Fusion. I'm just going to summon a Dragoon that's going to have a negate and such. So it was actually really, really cool combo as far as that goes. I liked it. And then I'm going to go over to the monsters that aren't Numeron or anything. For the Red Eyes Fusion. 3 draw and lock. Everything's about adding to the hand right now, so just being able to shut it down and then stopping them even more. And then a card I don't actually like in here is the Gamma package. I had a scenario where I had the Numeron Network and the Hidden City. I activated a, I forget what spell it was. I think I activated Numeron Network or Hidden City, and they decided to ash it, and I Gamma'd. Well, then I couldn't Numeron Network because I had Gamma. Unfortunately, I had Pot of Extravagance, so I didn't like Gamma in here at all. I'm gonna definitely take it out. I sided it out every time. So that's the whole main deck there.
Oh, what about some trap cards?
There we go.
Those might be important.
Right, 3 Imperm, and of course Subterror Final Battle. I did want to up this to 3, but sometimes, like you were saying, it's just too much bricking. Not enough.
How do you like Imperm right now?
I actually don't. It's very frustrating. Everything, the game right now is just slowed down so much that if you have Imperm and you try to negate something, they're like, oh great, well that's fine, I'm just going to use it for something else. A Dragoon, Anaconda, whatever it could be. It's very frustrating. But you still want to stun them as much as possible, especially in this deck, making Numeron Guru that way. So then Final Battle, but wasn't terrible. Searched it, you need it. And the extra deck, this is actually kind of expensive, but
yes.
You need 3 of these, especially with the pot. Only one game, my Pot of Extravagance, and all 3 were hit. I was actually very frustrated. I was like, I can't believe that actually happened. And then as far as do one Anaconda, you don't actually have to. You have 3 of them, 3 Red Eyes Fusions. But in the off chance, I actually had that happen where we were kind of at a stalemate, and I just go, oh.
If you have the room for it, you might as well have the utility just in case.
Why not, right? Then Infinitrack Mega Fortress, super good. Just if you can't make a Zexal, just make him instead. And then this is it for the Numerons. Let's break it down by numbers. I have 2 of each of them.
Okay.
So I got 2 1s, 2 2s, 2 3s, and then 2 4s. And the last is the winner, 2 Zexal. I only do 2 O's because typically when you banish 6, sometimes it'll be 2 4s, which is fine, or a Zexal and so on. You still can make the Numeron very, very easily. Did I do super hot? Not really, but it was actually just really fun to play.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, you got into top 8, so it works.
Yeah. It was very frustrating for some people. And then we can do the side here, I guess.
Okay.
A little spendy, but 3 Lightning Storms, Harpies. Where is it? I actually like that. Unending Nightmare. It's actually kind of fun for me. This deck struggles with back row hate. I played a stun deck, and thank God I had these. I just kept popping Moonmere, Shield Stun, just heavy back row. Just destroying it as much as you can. So you didn't feel like,
because usually when you play slower, grindier decks, Lightning Storms can be a bit weird, and people opt for like slower cards, like maybe Cosmic or something else that allows the grind to happen more, where the Lightning Storms more beneficial for you, or?
In my opinion, I would rather have had Cosmics. I sometimes don't like Lightning Storm just because when you're comboing, and you draw this late game, What's nice about Guru is you can set everything and the monsters, and it makes Lightning Storm alive again. Only problem is the field spell. You just kind of have to get rid of that field spell. That's why that's why I kind of had it in here. Just for that reason. You'll be able to set Guru again, set the trap, and make Lightning Storm alive. But it never actually panned out that way. I kept having the field spell. Very bothersome.
It happens.
Dimensional Barrier, I don't like Zeus. Zeus just keeps blowing everything up, and just so trying to stun them as much as you can is always fun. I did try one thing here, Lava Golem. Sometimes if you open up Guru, you can just tribute theirs and then just kind of hope to God next turn you deal with it. But being able to burn them into time is always fun. Kaiju, and then this card actually won me a game against what the heck was it? Yeah, Moonlit. Against Prank Kids. It was actually really fun. We were kind of about to go into time. He summoned the Link, and I just moonlit it, and he kind of passed. He's like, I can't combo because I'll burn, I'll die. So kind of like that card a lot.
Okay.
That was it.
All right. Any shout outs or anything else you want to say? Or
I guess shout out to my friends in Mankato that actually drove all the way here. They actually made it. They kind of wanted to get back into it, and they were like really excited. Mostly shout out to the people who made this again. They did a really good job, and it was really fun.
All right. Well, sounds good. We'll hopefully see from you more, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
All right, thanks.